Now at 8 o'clock, a teenager still recovering in the hospital after a neighborhood prank on New Year's went bad.
Protesters in Oregon have taken over a federal wildlife refuge. They're taking a stand against what they say is unfair punishment.
And 2016's off to a good start for the Voice winner Jordan Smith. We'll tell you what a dream come true he had for the Kentucky native yesterday.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. Hope it's off to a good start. I'm Sean Moody.
And I'm Michelle Chamberlain. I wish I could have been at Rupp to hear him sing.
Yeah, that had to have been a huge crowd. You know, obviously the basketball's a big draw, but man, come see Jordan Smith. That's got to be good too.
I know. You got to share your pictures, your videos with us.
Yeah, it's
on
certainly
social media.
Throw it on our wall, and then that'll go along with the pictures of the thermometers. I'm sure everybody's gonna be sharing too, as it starts to get pretty cold. Mike Linden standing by in the First Alert Weather Center. Pretty cold out there right now.
And it feels even colder than what thermometers indicate, Sean. The wind chill out there this morning in the lower 20s. Yet again, Lexington, one of the coldest spots out there, 20 degrees, along with Maysville there. Danville, pretty close at 21 degrees. Nonetheless, whatever you needed to get your Saturday morning started, whether it be the extra layer, the big cup of coffee, you'll more than likely need it again for this morning as temperatures are quite chilly. We take a look outside, a little hazy along the horizon as well, but we will see a nice mix of sun and clouds as we head into our afternoon today. But it looks like it could be the last calm day, at least for the next 24 to 48 hours, because winter finally shows up overnight and into tomorrow. I'll tell you what we'll see and where we'll see it coming up in 10 minutes.
All right, Mike, thank you. It's just the third day of 2016, and already Lexington has seen its second homicide of the year.
Yeah, according to the Fayette County Coroner's Office, a 28-year-old man was shot and killed around 1 this morning at the University Trails Apartments along Red Mile Road. WKYT's Mike Byer is live at the scene with what we know so far. Good morning, Mike.
That's right, guys. The latest homicide in Lexington happened right here at the University Trails Apartments. And as you mentioned, it is the second homicide and the fifth shooting since 2016 began. According to the Fayette County Coroner's Office, a 28-year-old black male was shot and killed right here at the apartments in the 800 block of Red Mile Road. This is where Lexington police tell us they responded to a call of an intoxicated person. Police say when they arrived at the apartments, they located the man in a parking lot with a single gunshot wound to the chest. Police tell us the victim was responsive when they arrived and say that he told them he was okay. However, shortly after, the man became unresponsive and eventually died just after 1 a.m. An autopsy is scheduled for later today. Now, police tell us that they have made no arrests and that they do not have any person of interest at this time. They urge anyone with information in regards to this case to contact the department. That's the latest here from the University Trails Apartments. Live in Lexington, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Thanks, Mike. Now, 2015 was a pretty special year for Harlan County native Jordan Smith. Doesn't seem like much can top winning The Voice, right? Well, unless you're a UK fan. How about getting to sing the national anthem before a packed Rupp Arena crowd? We caught up with Jordan before his big moment. He says bringing together two things he loves is pretty special.
Like I said, I've been a fan for such a long time. This is a song I love, and as a singer, this is kind of a really big moment for me.
Jordan is flying out to Los Angeles today. He says he'll head into the studio to start work on his new album as soon as he arrives in L.A.
From one Harlan County Jordan to another, Jordan Steele is 6'2" and 220 pounds. And he's only in the 7th grade. He was also selected to represent Kentucky in the Football University Youth All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. Now, that trip would be financially tough for his family, but thanks to some help from some Kentucky sports writers and the Big Blue Nation, Steele is making his trip.
I knew everybody wanted to help me, but I didn't think they was on board this much. When I heard it on the KSR and read those articles, I didn't know what to say. I just wanted to go give everybody a hug, like something to show how much I appreciated it.
Good luck to him. Jordan and his mom are going to leave for San Antonio tomorrow. That youth game is on January 9th after the U.S. Army All-American Bowl. The Cats and the Ole Miss Rebels faced off last night for the start of conference play. Now, last season, the Rebels were not backing down.
Yeah, and it's safe to say UK made a statement this time around, too. WKYT's Lee K. Howard has your highlights.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Yeah, it was a big win for the Wildcats, a dominating win for Coach Cal's Kentucky team after a big win a week ago against Louisville. How about Coach Cal and the Wildcats seeking their 19th straight conference win? Of course, that dates back to last year. First half, Kentucky up by 2. Here come the Wildcats. Tyler Eulis drives, gets the tough shot to go, the friendly bounce, and the foul. Eulis was good from start to finish. Later in the second half, Kentucky up by 2. Jamal Murray misses. There's Scal Labissiere with the putback dunk. Kentucky up by 4. Later with the Wildcats up by 9. Off the steal, they had 13 in the game. Murray misses the shot. Marcus Lee there for the putback dunk. And the route was on. The crowd was into it. Murray again on the break finds Lee down low for the dunk. Just before halftime, Tyler Eulis just picks the pocket of the Ole Miss player. Finishes with a layup, 20 points for Eulis. Wildcats up by 24 at the break. That's the largest lead at the half all season. How about Marcus Lee? One of his 6 dunks. Lee had 13 points and 8 rebounds to go with it. Camp Cal was paying off last night as Kentucky gets a big win over Ole Miss, 83-61. And now Kentucky goes on the road for 2 SEC road games, beginning with a game at LSU on Tuesday night. Guys.
Thanks, Lee K. Nice win there for the Cats. Now, it's day 2 in the wilderness for dozens of UK students as they are learning how to survive. The Wilderness First Responder Program started yesterday at Raven Run in Lexington. It takes students about 80 hours to complete. Instructors say for the next 8 days, students will be getting hands-on experiences about surviving emergency situations in the wild.
We have a lot of students who work outside, who work out in the environment, and they're often far away from medical attention or would take several hours to get to medical attention.
I don't know if I'd last a day. Now, more than 30 people are participating in the training. The University of Kentucky offers the program, and there is already a wait list for the next class in 2017.
Overnight, a group of armed protesters took over a building in a federal wildlife refuge in Oregon. The group spokesman says they're accusing officials of unfairly punishing ranchers who refuse to sell their land, like rancher brothers Dwight and Steve Hammond. They were convicted of arson after prosecutors say they started a 130-acre fire to cover up poaching. The spokesman says they're taking a stand against that decision.
It is the people's facility, owned by the people, and it has been provided for us to be able to come together and unite in making a hard stand against this overreach, this taking of the people's land and resources.
A U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service spokesperson said they are monitoring that situation.
Your time now is 8:07. In Oklahoma, a neighborhood prank went wrong. What was supposed to be a round of ding-dong ditch ended with one teenager in the hospital.
And now it's up to the district attorney to decide whether or not they'll file charges against the homeowner who shot the teenager twice.
Cole Payton started 2016 in a hospital bed. Police Chief Stephen Lemming says the 14-year-old was shot while pulling a neighborhood prank.
We had some reports of some kids running around neighborhoods, ringing doorbells and running.
At about 1:30 a.m. on New Year's Day, authorities got a call involving Payton and 2 friends.
The homeowner felt that they were trying to break in, and so he fired shots at him, striking him twice.
Police say they found Payton on the shooter's front porch, struck in the arm and stomach. Samantha Perry is a neighbor.
I mean, that's just kids being kids right there. I mean, I don't think there should have been anything like that involved.
Police say Payton and his friends were unarmed and did not try to break into the house. Oklahoma's Stand Your Ground law allows the use of deadly force only if there is reasonable fear of imminent peril.
That's where the district attorney is going to have to decide whether the homeowner could use deadly force in that situation.
Cole Payton is a freshman football player, wrestler, and honors student. He remains in the hospital tonight in stable condition.
All right, coming up on 8:09 now on your Sunday morning, and we are just getting started here.
Some people fish, some people hunt, some like to use bow and arrows, and others, well, they like to pair up with a bird of prey. We'll show you more when we come back.
A beautiful sunrise this morning on January 3rd as we get started here for the next 24 hours. It looks like some active weather is well on the way. I'll show you what's coming up.